Well, today we're going to be doing the last of the Premium Collection 2022, so let's begin. We're going to start off with Murakumo with Ambush Demon Stealth Row Isushi Otome. Its skill is Act Vanguard. Once per turn, cost counterblast 1, put a normal unit from your drops onto the bottom deck, turn a G card face up, and then choose up to 2 of your rear guards and then search your deck for 1 card each with the same name from your deck and call them to rear guard. What's really nice is that part of the cost is putting a normal unit to the bottom of the deck, which could be a copy of one of your rear guards. And like usual, this helps out with Murakumo cloning, especially with the second skill where Count Vanguard. All units in the back row that share the same name with another unit also can attack from the back row. Yep, potential 6 attacks, and also you have to remember Shadow Swift is a thing, just another good option for the deck. And then we go to Ambush Demon Stealth Rogue Aizen, which the skill is auto when put on Guardian, choose one of your rear guards and it gets this ability. Auto rear guard. Until the end of the battle that your opponent attacked, if the attack did not hit, cost Soul Blast 1, you may return that card to your hand. This is the skill that is given to the rear guard that you chose, by the way, because the skill for himself gives him 10k shield for every card with the same name as the chosen unit. So you chose that one rear guard, that rear guard will get a specific skill, while this card gets 10k shield for every duplicate you have on the field. I mean, Murakumo cloning is a thing, but there is one issue that most skills still want you to put those clone cards back to the bottom of the deck, but gaining at least 40k shield is feasible here. And not only that, you can still bounce back one of those units so it can reuse on place. So it's an okay G guard. And now to Angel Feather, Holy Seraph Sakio. Its skill is Act Vanguard. Once per turn, cost discard card from hand, choose 3 cards from your drop and circles other than Vanguard and put them to the damage zone face up. And then all your front row units gets plus 10k power for each normal unit put. And this card gets drive plus 1 into the end of turn for each trigger unit put. And then you choose a card from your damage zone for each card you put and you heal it. This just basically gives you free resources. Not only that, you get to manipulate your damage zone on specific cards you actually want in your damage zone, and on top of that, depending on what card you put in the damage zone, you get extra abilities. Yeah, this is just overall really good for Angel Feathers, especially this card itself doesn't even cost a counter blast, and you basically get free counter charging out of this, even though Angel Feathers doesn't really have that much of an issue with counter blast because you already manipulate the damage zone anyway. Next, Super Mobile Hospital Ferment Grants. Its skill is auto when put on Guardian, cost counter blast 3, soul blast 1, choose a card from your damage zone and call it to Guardian, healing a card on your opponent's turn, on top of protecting you from attack. Sure, the cost is a little hefty, but you could look at it as a counterblast 2 instead because you could always heal a face down card. Yeah, this is a very good G guard, especially this is Angel Feathers we're talking about. We're manipulating the damage zone for this one. Now to Nectar, Flower Princess of Compassion, Ladislava. Its skill is Act Vanguard. Once per turn, cost discard a card from your hand, choose one of your rear guards, and then search your deck for 2 cards with the same grade as that unit, reveal them, and then choose 1 card from among them, put to your hand, and then call the rest to rear guard. What's nice is that this is not a typical Nectar to duplicate that one unit, even though that's what Nectar is about. Instead, it says same grade instead. So pretty good. But the second skill, Auto Vanguard. When this card attacks, cost counterblast 1. You have 2 or more rear guards with the same name as each other, choose 2 of them and stand them. Typical card that gives you multi-attack mid-battle, of course. But first skill can easily set it up because it lets you search for 2 cards from your deck, so this second skill is not really hard to activate. Overall, it's just another good option for Nectar. And finally, to our last card to this premium collection, Flower Princess of Delegation, Robertina. Its skill is auto when put on Guardian, choose up to 2 normal units with the same name from your drop or rear guard and put them to the bottom deck in any order. You put 2 cards, counter charge 1, and this card gets plus 15k shield in the end of that battle. If only 1 were chosen, you put that card to the bottom of the deck. So basically this could reset your on place. It is also a 30k shield that also can give you counter charge. It's actually not too bad. And luckily you don't need a field presence either because you could put 2 cards from your drop zone with the same name and put it to the bottom of your deck, so it helps you recycle as well. This is definitely really good, and it's a must play for Nectar. So that's it for the last of the Premium Collection 2022 reveals. What do you guys think of them? I mean, like usual, they're just more good options, although some of them could be judged by being better than the other ones based on the clan, but most of them are just very generic and just more good options. Of course, some of these cards might not be able to compete with some of the old cards, and in some cases these are just good in very specific scenarios. But either way, a G-Zone is meant to be more options than anything when it comes to premium. So I am just glad to see more premium collection stuff because we have not got strides for a while, and new G-Guards too. I'm very glad to see them. But on that, that's it for this, and see y'all next time.